Welcome back to Curious Free, the channel where we uncover stories of faith, devotion, and timeless wisdom. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of curious minds. Today's story is about one of Maharashtra's greatest saints, a man whose devotion was so pure, even the gods couldn't resist answering him. Sant Namdev, the poet saint whose abhangs are still sung with love and reverence all over the world. But before we step into this incredible journey, have you ever wondered what abhangs really are? Well, they're not just devotional songs. Abhangs are an outpouring of love, joy, and sometimes deep pain. Powerful verses born straight from the heart. These songs have been sung for over 700 years, passed down from generation to generation, kept alive by voices that refuse to let them fade. Even today, if you walk through a village in Maharashtra during Ashadhi Ekadashi festival, you'll hear groups of people, young and old, chanting these abhangs, their voices keeping alive Namdev's legacy. Namdev was born around 1270 AD near Pandharpur. His family didn't have much. His father was a simple tailor, but Namdev's heart was overflowing with wealth. The wealth of love for Vitthal. By the time he was just 5 years old, his whole world revolved around. One afternoon, his mother packed some food and asked him to take it to his father. A simple errand, right? But fate had other plans. As Namdev made his way through the streets, he heard temple bells ring out, the sound of bhajans floating in the air. His eyes lit up. How could he resist? He stepped into the temple, sat down before Vithal's idol, and began to sing along. Hours passed, the world faded, the food forgotten. Suddenly, the spell broke. Namdev gasped, "Oh no, the food!" and realized it had gone cold. Tears filled his eyes as he whispered, "Vitthal, please, I brought this food for you. Don't reject it because it's cold." And then something unbelievable happened. Vitthal himself appeared, yes, and ate the food with Namdev, sitting beside him like a friend sharing a simple meal. Imagine that. The stone idol comes to life. Namdev's pure-hearted devotion had called the divine down to earth. He captured that love in one of his most moving abhangs.
हेची दान देगा देवा तुझा विसर न व्हावा तुझा विसर न व्हावा गुण गाईन आवडी हेची माझी सर्व जोडी हेची माझी सर्व जोडी हेची दान देगा देवा तुझा विसर न व्हावा तुझा विसर न व्हावा गुण गाईन आवडी हेची माझी सर्व जोडी
Here Namdev says, "O Lord, grant me this gift that I may always belong to you. Without you, I am truly an orphan." That's the power of true devotion. It's like a child's cry, impossible for God to ignore. The moment sealed Namdev's bond with Vitthal forever. But life wasn't always so magical. Society's cruelty soon made its mark. Because of his caste, Namdev was pushed out of the temple, shunned and even humiliated at times. Yet even as he stood outside, tears streaming, his faith didn't break. Instead, he sang to Vitthal with even more passion, refusing to let human barriers stand between him and his God. And then the miracle happened again. Vitthal turned his idol to face Namdev from the back wall of the temple. A moment so powerful, it's now immortalized as the Namdev steps. A message to the world that no one, no matter their caste or status, can be kept away from God's love. Namdev's voice rose in defiance and faith and has been captured in this beautiful abhang.
अमृताहुनी गोड नाम तुझे देवा नाम तुझे देवा अमृताहुनी गोड नाम तुझे देवा नाम तुझे देवा मन माझे केशवा मन माझे केशवा कावाना अमृताहुनी गोड नाम तुझे देवा नाम तुझे देवा.
His abhangs remind us that no barrier, caste, class, or insult can block the path of true love and grace. Now, no story of Namdev is really complete without mentioning Janabai. Janabai, his spiritual sister, who was actually a humble maid, turned every single chore into an offering to Vitthal. Her life was simple, sweeping the floors, washing the pots, but her mind was always on Vitthal. One night, exhausted after a long day, she whispered a small prayer to her beloved Vitthal, asking for help with her chores. The next morning, she woke up to find everything miraculously done. Who else but Vitthal could have answered? Janamai's story is a beautiful reminder. When your heart is with God, even the smallest act becomes sacred. Namdev's devotion didn't just stay in Maharashtra. His songs crossed borders and faiths, reaching Punjab and other parts of India, and a place where Guru Granth Sahib, the holy scripture of the Sikhs. His message was always simple but powerful. God belongs to everyone, no matter who you are. And I want to leave you with this beautiful abhang, which captures the heart of Namdev's teachings.
पंढरीच्या राया सगुण संपन्न 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 पंढरीच्या राया आमुजा स्वामिया केशी राजा सगुण संपन्न पंढरीच्या राया सगुण संपन्न पंढरीच्या राया सगुण संपन्न पंढरीच्या राया सगुण संपन्न पंढरीच्या राया.
Even today, when pilgrims walk hundreds of kilometers to Pandharpur singing Namdev's abhangs, you can feel the presence, proof that true devotion never dies. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. If you love this story, hit like, share and subscribe to Curious Bri, and I will see you next time.